All right. Stu's in here. Eddie's in here. Why only one like? Well, Stu, no one likes me, so. Lou's in here. And Lewis. Lou, what did you think of Big Boy? This is it. If you haven't seen it, you got to come this week. I'm meeting up with B&O on Monday. We're going to go to Gersbowski's and go to Steamtown. I've only been once. I really should have gone more, but Dave's in here. Oh, Lou saw it moving. Wow. At Steamtown. That's cool. Yeah, I'm going on Thursday. Not the T1 excursion, but the diesel excursion. So that'll be fun. That'll be crazy, but it'll be fun. At least I'll be on the train and not with everyone trying to get it on the ground. Darren's in here. Hey, Joe's in here. What's up, Joe? Joe saw the American Freedom Train 250 today. That's cool, Joe. I saw Joe on Friday. Any update on the T1? No, Dave. Probably still October. Yeah, Lionel's been pretty good about. If it was Atlas, I would say maybe not, but definitely in the fall. Is everyone ready for the catalog? I hope it's, let's see. It's not going to be next week. See, I don't even know if it's going to be the second week in July. It's probably going to be the third, which is a bummer, but Lou says he wants a physical catalog. I think we are going to get that, Lou. I think we're going to get a paper one, but I actually emailed because when I had Ross on my live stream, he said they've got catalogs Like they have paper catalogs of the one they kind of just put out. So I didn't bother Ross. I was like, I just emailed Atlas's normal customer service and was like, hey, can you email me or can you mail me a catalog? And I gave him my address and I never heard anything back. So I might have to email Ross on that one and have him send me one. I'll give him this week to see if something shows up, but I don't have a lot of hope on that one. Joe said he heard a lot of diesels. Could be. I do want actually, I'm with Jerry. I don't want to want anything. I really don't. But there's probably I know 1776 is going to be in there. The Reading and Northern, the flag one. I'm hoping that's it, honestly. I can get one engine because I just have too much coming. What's up, Keith? Yeah, I need a break. Now the big book didn't hurt me on the last one, so it's been all the other manufacturers. I don't even think I wanted anything out of the big book. Let me just scroll through it quick. Yeah. Nah. There was the Vision Line diesel, but I probably would wait for a Conrail on that one. Allegheny, obviously not getting those. Nah, I was pretty safe. The Dash 9s. What were these? E7s. Nah, I was marked safe from the last one, but probably not going to happen with the new one. Darren says he hasn't. I'm trying to think, Darren. I mean, honestly, anyone. I can mail you one, Darren, if you need. Like, there's so many around. That's true. So we're going to have Lionel, we're going to have Atlas, and we're going to have Third Rail, right? So that's true. It's going to be three catalogs. That's, man. Yeah, that's not going to be good. Yeah, I know Jay was kind of not coordinating, but he was talking to Lionel because they didn't want to drop them all on the same day. So we'll see. We'll see who goes first. I really hope Lionel does it. If Lionel does it before July 10th, we could do a 3 Rails 4 Dads show together on it because we were looking at dates. What were the dates we came up with for the next show? Tell you guys right now. The 10th and the 24th. So I hope the Lionel does it before the 10th, but I don't think they're gonna. Because if we do it on the 24th, everyone's gonna have already talked about it by then. I mean, we'll still do it, but I really love that Jay is doing he's doing the box cars that Big Boy was pulling, the flag Gundersons. But I don't like that I mean, I understand it. They're smaller, you had to buy the the whole pack of them, which I really don't want to do. And I know Ross basically said they're going to do them. I just have to wait a little bit. And I know Atlas will let you buy singles. So I'm probably not going to get the third rail ones, and I'll just wait for Atlas to do it. Ping Kirsch says Muffin thinks it'll be out the 15th. He said on Friday. Okay, that's about what I thought. That's the week I thought. Yeah, I mean, that's not so bad. If we do it on the 24th, it's only a week after, so that'll be fine. We'll see when the other guys drop it. Maybe Jay will drop it before then. I mean, I could go. I'll go live, actually. I'll go live and, well, I don't know. I actually have. I forget. I think I've waited to give my thoughts with the 3 rails for Dad, so maybe I won't. He got the third rail box cars. They looked awesome. I mean, they're going to be good. So good on you for getting them, because I can't wait to see those. Okay, Lou's asking about Trinity hoppers, so let me get rid of the let me get rid of my stupid background here. So Lou, the only 2 that have come out so far have been Lionel's. So we've got the CSX one, which is awesome. I mean, well, I was just happy that no parts were falling off these. Because it's been hit or miss, honestly, for Atlas's highly detailed stuff. But man, look at that. And then the roof. Paint looks good too. The underside. It's all really clear. I know I'm not streaming on the highest quality here on my laptop. And then this was the other one. I've said this before. This one's actually Maddie C's, so I got to be careful with this one. I don't want anything bad to happen to this. But I love the blue bearing caps. Look at that. Look at that. Anyway, so yeah, Lou, these are the only 2 that have come out. And then I believe the next group are going to be Lionel. They're going to be Atlas's 2. I think the custom runs, like the Metka one, and the others are going to be last. So I would expect the next 2 to be the Potash for sure. And then I don't know about the other one. I'm almost 100% positive the Potash one is definitely next. But they're not all coming at the same time. I think Ross told me it could be 4 shipments. So I would bet we're not getting the next run of those until I don't middle to end of July. And like I said, it's going to be probably the Atlas ones in the catalog. So if you're waiting for your custom run Trinities, you got to wait a little longer. Probably not going to be till August, honestly, I would guess. But all right, what did I miss here? Darren said, yeah, so we'll see if they're going to have the tenders for Big Boy. MTH came out with their run. I guess we could look at those in a minute. I haven't even been on MTH's website. Let me see if they're even on there. Let's see. Oh my God. The MTH website is, I'm just being honest with you, it's an abomination. None of them are really any good, honestly, but this one is just, it's not good. I mean, oh my God. Premiere announcements here. See more Premiere products. All right, the tenders are here, so we'll look at those in a minute. All right, moving on here. I want to catch up with the comments. Third Rail is doing 611 in the America 250. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. Jerry likes the custom GP Jokers. Yeah, I did see that, and I like that. All right, I would say those reefers are probably going to come now in 2027. That's my bet for those. It's definitely going to be in 2027. I would say spring to summer on those. There's Tyler. I already said I'm hanging out with Tyler on Monday. The new father's in here. What's up, Lark? I'm sure Lark is running on very little sleep. Yeah, Lou, they're awesome. And like I said, I'm just glad there weren't any pieces missing off them. Okay, so Stu is confirming my babbling on the Trinity hoppers. So yeah. Rick's in here. Oh, Rick, I was watching that. The Met game was pissing me off. I mean, the Yankees are tanking right now against the Red Sox, which is pissing me off even more. But I was hoping Phillies can still win the series tomorrow. So let's hope they win that game. I don't want the Mets to be happy. Oh yeah, Lark's right. Says I'm right about the sleep. And Old Ohio's in here too. All right, so let me pull up the MTH new releases or new announcements. Anyway, I don't pull them up often, but like I said, that's more about their website. Let's see if I can do this here on the fly. All right, so yeah, so they announced their Premier and Rail King water tenders, right? Oh no, this is Premier, but these are also in Rail King. So, which is what I need for my my Lion Master, but Well, I'm not getting any of these because I have them already. I already have a Rail King flag tender, but I it's worth talking about these. Um, so yeah, I thought this was good. So anyway, so going back, you would assume Lionel is going to be. I mean, I would think you're going to see the passenger cars and the water tenders in this catalog, right? I mean, they if they announced Big Boy and the Lion Master ones are coming fairly shortly here, you would think we're getting the water tenders, and I would think we're going to get the excursion cars. But you know what cars I really liked? The Norfolk. What the hell were they? Hold on. I should play my Big Boy video on here. Well, you guys have all seen it since you follow me, but anyway, what was I saying? Yes, the Norfolk Southern passenger cars Big Boy was pulling. Those were nice. Those are really nice. So yeah, we'll here, let me go through the rest of these tenders. I'll get back to the chat. So that was the 251, which is nice. This is the one that Big Boy was pulling. And then I have the flag one. And then I have this one. This is the other one I've got. Not Premier, obviously, and Rail King. All right, let me get back to the chat. Yeah, we were going through them last night, trying to anyway. I already forget how many Big Boy ones they said. CCMF Trains did a kind of a video on it this morning about all the Big Boy customs. It's worth watching because it kind of goes through them all. Rick says, yeah, it's Lizardo against nobody. A couple of Royals fans in here. I think I knew that about you guys. So Scott, last night on Three Rails, Four Dads, if you want to just watch that, you don't have to watch the whole thing. Just scroll, just go through it and find Lionel sent the Big Boy, or Lionel sent us pictures, which I don't believe have been anywhere until last night. They got the samples of the Polar Express Big Boy. So I don't know. Stu can probably speak on that if he's in here. I would guess, Stu, if they sent them the samples and it's July. So what do you think, Stu? Like September, October for the Lion Masters, I would guess, right? Jeremy's in here. Jeremy posted a video. Finally. Jeremy's been a little busy, but yeah, Jeremy put out a new product video. It was a caboose. So everyone go watch Jeremy's video. And Mad Mike had Lauren do a video, although Lauren should have done the intro. I know Mike said he wanted her to, and she said hell no. But yeah, that was a good video from Lauren. And What am I doing here? Cars, Trains, and Crossings says hello. Thanks for joining. Uncle Salty says I'm too early. Well, the train board boys have like gone MIA here. I hope everything's all right. Because they haven't even really put up a usually if Ryan don't stream, he'll usually say something, and I really haven't heard anything from those guys. I don't think they've gone live in like 3 weeks, so I hope that everything's all right over there. So yeah, no, whenever Train Board doesn't go live, I go live a little earlier. Okay, yeah. So Stu says, yeah, when you see the samples, it's about 2 to 3 months until hitting U.S. soil. So there you go, Scott. Rick says he doesn't need it hitting before York. Brett's in here. Thought they said 2 weeks that they wouldn't make any videos because they're working on something. No, actually, I think you're right. I think I remember that now. So yeah, I got to take advantage while those guys are taking a break. I know I didn't like that it didn't rhyme, but there's nothing I could do about it. All right, so I've caught up here. Let's keep going here with the MTH stuff. So this is the BNSF heritage units, or the 250 units. Yeah, everyone says these are the best. I'm not a BNSF guy, so I'm not getting them, but I admit they're very nice. And but I think I do want the Norfolk Southern one that's with Big Boy. Yeah, I want that one. And I don't like Norfolk Southern, but since I have Big Boy, I have to get it. So, all right, let me see what people are saying here. Oh, Old Ohio's eating dots. Well, you can blame Captain Andy for that, because that's why I was eating them. They are really good. Dots are addicting. So Andy's, if you're ever hanging out at a show and you see Captain Andy, he'll give you some of the dots. All right, my buddy Pilot Drummer's in here. Captain 1717 is in here. I think he joined me in my last stream I did. So he's we got another captain here. And Stu says Lion Master Big Boys are due mid-September at Lionel. Means later in September or early October for consumers' hands. Yeah. Oh, I hear some fireworks already outside, I think. All right, we'll keep going here. These are their 50-foot PS1s. I do like the Dr. Peppery kind of scheme. I'm not gonna get it, but I did get my first Thomas and His Trains custom. I could show that. Let's see what else. Do they have anything else worth showing off here? Let's see. I mean, Atlas did these too, so. Ooh, empty flats. I do like those. I need to get an empty flat because I need to send it to Jeremy so he can tie down my. Oh, you know what? I might get one of these. These are nice. Let's see. I don't know which one I would want. Would I get a green one to go with the John Deere? Central Maine. That's actually kind of cool. Maybe I'll get that and match it. I don't even like green, but Pennsylvania, no. I could get the CN. Yeah, I think I might get one of these. September 2026. All right, we're not gonna go too much on this. Steven's in here. Rick is asking Stu about the Alleghenies. Oh, Cap is a former Conrail and CSX locomotive engineer. All right, let me pull up Thomas's website. What did I do here? There we go. All right, I got, and Stu knows I don't like paying for something full price before it arrives. But I had to with him, so I did it. Oh, God, what did I do here? It was Enter the Vault. Oh, here we go. Here. Oh, it's sold out too. It's the only one that's sold out. Wow, that's because it was the best one. Yeah. This is my first this is my first Thomas and his Trains purchase. This Penn Central Heritage Gunderson with the red C. That looks badass. All right. Rick Stu says Allegheny's second half of October in customer hands by Thanksgiving. That's pretty quick. What am I purchasing next, says Iron Rails. I don't know, Iron Rails. That's hard to say. I mean, I don't know how to answer that. Are we talking about an engine? Are we talking about anything? The next thing I'm paying money for that's train related are going to be the rest of the Trinity hoppers. The next engine I have to pay for is probably going to be the Darth Vader Phantom. I think the Darth Vader Phantom is coming in September. And if we're going off like what's going to be in the next catalog, I've already pre-ordered a bunch of Atlas engines. But if we're talking about the next Lionel catalog, I'm pretty sure they're going to have Reading and Northern 1776 in that. And I will be telling Joe to bring me one of those. So that's a lot of stuff, but yeah, the CN would look good with the Deere. I think you're right on that one. Steven's saying if I need flats, Trainland has the discount. You know, I've done that before, Steven. I've gotten a couple Lionel flats, like with those terrible fire trucks on them, and I just took that off, and then I chained stuff to the Lionel flats. So that's actually a good idea. Yeah, I'm excited. Excited for these to come in. Not that I need any more box cars, but oh, that's right. I saw Matt. Matt got to see Big Boy today for the first time. Well, he saw both. I believe he was never at Steamtown at all. So he got to see both Big Boys today. And I hung out with Matt at Gersbowski's today, which I'm doing with Tyler on Monday. And I did with, who else did I just do it? And then Maddie C is going to come here. And yeah, so everyone's coming to see Big Boy, which is great. Let's see. View all here. Oh, he's sold out of. Oh no, is this the? Oh, he sold out of the bundle too. So he did a 4-pack with them all, and that's gone. And then the single that I got is gone. So he's got these 3 left. I assume this Black Pen Central one isn't far behind for being gone. All right. The Matt said it was his first time at Steamtown, yeah. Pilot Drummer got the 4-pack. Pilot Drummer's been he's been spending with Thomas, I think, and some other places. Yeah, too much of that iron rails. I try not to anymore because like when I first got in the hobby, yes, I was looking at all the dealers' websites, even Gersbowski's. I would buy so much from Joe, I would be screenshotting the products, and then when I would go to the store, I would be like this one and this one. I don't really do that anymore because now with all the new stuff in the catalogs, I can't be going off and buying other stuff. It's basically now just waiting for the new stuff from the catalogs to come in. So that's my life now. Pilot Drummer's might be back. I probably will still be going. I don't want to go too late today, but probably still be going at 11, or I'll go till 11. Oh no, NS250 wasn't on display today. That sucks. They're probably getting it ready for. They're probably pulling one thing at a time, to get it ready for Wednesday. So that's a bummer. Yeah, I hope it's there on Monday. But that sucks. That's a bummer. They had it on the turntable when I was there, which was awesome. All right, let me go on Reading and Northern's website here, and maybe I can show you guys what I'm doing on Thursday. They might not have anything about this because it's... Hmm. $250 Steam celebration. Okay, yeah, I can show this page off. Oh yeah, here. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. All right, so let me get up with the chat here. All right, so on on Wednesday, they're doing another um, excursion with the T1. July 1st is Wednesday, right? Yeah, July 1st is Wednesday. So that's going to be crazy. I'm sure you guys all saw the shots of it um, on the 13th and the 14th of T1 and Big Boy together. Those are some great videos people got. So I'm not doing that. I may try and chase it though. I'm going to probably try and chase it on Wednesday. Well, maybe I can actually, since I'm taking off on Thursday. Well, we'll see. We'll see. It's a once in a lifetime thing, so I got to do everything I can to try and see this stuff here. And then, so anyway, so what I'm doing is I'm doing the diesel one. So there's 1776, which is the only thing I can all but guarantee for you is going to be in the Lionel catalog. Yeah, I'm getting 1776, and if it's in Legacy, which it better be in that catalog. I've heard it is, so we'll be good. And then it's also it's going to be lashed up to Reading and Northern's other engine. Let me try and pull it up. 2026. 20. Oh, well, thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. I'm being brought drinks here. That's good. All right, here it is. I don't love this one, if I'm being honest with you. I don't love it, but it is an engine. And yeah. Here, you guys seeing this? So yeah, there's the other. Here, let me catch up with the chat here first. Steam Rail Willie's in here. Bill is in here. Matt said he couldn't go in the cars either. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, they're getting them ready. Yes, I do have a big boy. I bought Art from Art's Model Trains Lion Master from 2019. It's a Lion Chief 2.0. And when the Lion Masters were in the catalog in the big book, I really wanted one. I said, now's the time for me to get one. And Art wanted one too, but he convinced me to buy his older one, and he gave me a really good deal and I got 5 passenger cars and the water tender all included. So I'm very happy I did that instead of getting a new one, because it saved me quite a bit of money. And I love it. I told the guys I've run that train more than any train I've bought since I got it. Hasn't left the layout, and yeah. So if anyone says anything bad about Lion Masters, it's not true. I love that train. So anyway, yeah, so this is going to be lashed up to 1776. Not my favorite looking one, but oh well, that's all right. But yeah, so these two are going to be pulling me. So I'll read you what Joe, oh God, what did I do? Hold on. Let me read you what Joe from Gersbosky sent me yesterday from Reading and Northern. Because I think it's going to be cooler than it just sitting there. I think we're going to be riding side by side with it like the T1 was. So this is what Reading and Northern put out. All right, July 2nd. Reading and Northern will operate a round-trip passenger excursion from Nesquehoning to Reading, PA, departing at 9 a.m. And powered by diesel locomotives 1776 and 2026. Big Boy will depart Jim Thorpe at 9 a.m. The Reading and Northern train will reposition from Nesquehoning track 2 to track 1 to wait for Big Boy's arrival at 9:20 for a 15-minute photo stop, not accessible to the public. Both trains will travel over the Reading and Northern main line, and they will pass through Barnesville, Tamaqua, Port Clinton, Hamburg, to name a few. Times are blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, it's sounding like I should be able to get, hopefully I can be like hanging out the window and getting some good video of Big Boy riding alongside us. That's my plan anyway. So, yeah, July 2nd. And then I'll film all that on that Thursday, and then I'll put up a video of it on Friday, hopefully. Yeah, they are iron rails. I am glad, just me personally, for my layout, I'm glad I got, like, the Lion Master one barely fits. Like, because my track goes so close to the wall, if I did get a scale one, it would not fit on my layout. So Eugene's in here. So yeah, I think as far as people going on this thing, I know young Will's O scale is going to be on there with his dad. And I have a t-shirt for Will, finally. And I thought Newt was going on it, but I don't know if he was. It's hard to tell if Newt's being serious or not. So I don't know if he's actually going to be on this thing or if he was joking. So we'll see. And I also messaged Newt that I was going live, and he's not in here. So, yeah. And then anyway, once all this Big Boy stuff is done, we're pretty much done. Well, I'm done with train stuff until I guess until Edison, which will be in August, I want to say. I'll look that up. Bill would know probably faster than me looking it up. August 8th. 8th and 9th. So yeah. So after this is over, I get a week off or a month off of train stuff. Man, I do love Reading and Northern Set. And I was like, oh, I don't like the flag engines. I don't know. There's something about them I didn't love. And I love this engine. I don't know why. it just it just looks so good. Very excited to have a model of that. And then I did end up getting Joe's I ended up getting Joe's the cars. Here, let me pull those up. And then I can pull those cars with 1776 because obviously I'm not going to get a T1. But it'll still look good with my Reading and Northern diesels. Yeah, so I got here. I'll just pull up the. I'll just pull this up. So I got the. I didn't get all 6. I got 4. So I got the 2 singles here on the bottom. And then I got one of the 2 packs. I don't even know which one. I think this bigger one here. Is that what I got from him? Yeah, I think I got the bigger 2-pack and then the 2 singles. So that'll be a nice 4 cars to go with my Reading and Northern diesels. Josh is waiting for it on the return trip. That's cool, Josh. July 18th in Illinois. Darren is seeing it on the 21st. That's cool. All you guys are seeing it on the return trip home. I like that. Man, I got a lot of cars. I mean, I feel like I don't even have that much compared to some people. For me, I do. When you combine this with the Comet cars, oh my God. My God. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys saw my video this week. I apologize for it being. It was a turd. I admit it. Not my best work, but they all can't be winners. So I just needed something to put out. So I'll give you my video schedule here. So next Friday will be a good one because it'll be of the trip. It'll be of the the excursion with Big Boy. And then the Friday after that, I visited a train store in Syracuse. Oh, I could pull them up actually. Let me pull that up. It was a nice store. Apparently, a lot of guys when I posted it on Instagram, a lot of guys said they buy stuff from them. I'd never even heard of it. Let me pull up there. And they had some really cool stuff. They had some really cool custom runs. Like they had a custom run Trinity hopper, like Saranac Brewing, that they were out of in 3-rail because I would have bought or I would have ordered one with the guy, but they didn't have any. Let me see if I can pull that up. Wait, hold on. Let me pull this up. So it was called JR Junction or Junior Junction Train and Hobby. And let me see if I can pull up that Trinity hopper. Trinity hopper. See, they have the. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Look at this. Yeah. Here it is. Look at this. Love that. Oh man, I would have loved to buy this one, but Ugh, can I not make this bigger permanently? Ugh. All right, hold on. Let me do it for you guys. So yeah, very New York, but I would have loved to buy that one. I thought I had seen all the custom Trinities, and to see that was pretty cool. But they're all out of them. All right, let me catch up in the chat here. Captain's asking how many. I got to do another inventory video. It's been a long time. It's hard to say. I don't even know if I could ballpark it. Let me try and think. I don't know. It's hard to say, honestly. I probably have about 25 to 30 engines, maybe. I know that much. Or between 20 and 30 engines, let's say. Rolling stock is hard for me to say. Okay, so this is a good question. So, Bill, I finally put up my shelving that I bought at York, and then I fixed the shelving I had put up because it was spaced, so they were making fun of me for how far apart they were. So I fixed that, and now I have room for another 4 shelves, which I will buy at York. So actually, Bill, at the moment, everything's either on the layout or on the shelves, so I am good to go. Especially, forget it, if I buy another 4 shelves to put stuff on, I'll really have a lot of room for more stuff, and I'm going to need it with all the rolling stock I have coming in. Oh, I appreciate that, Bill. Still wasn't my favorite stuff, but Brett says he's listening to his neighbor set off fireworks. Yeah, I thought I had heard one before. What other Trinities? All right, Darren, we'll go through all the Trinities. I think this was their only custom. Oh, that says they're restocking. Oh no, that's 2-rail. So yeah, they're out of. Where's the 3-rail one? Oh no, these are both 2-rail. So they're totally not even offering them. Looks like he's got the Potash and the Norfolk Southern. I wonder if these are the next 2 that are coming in, because he has these listed. So maybe that's a little sneak peek of the next 2 Trinities. It'll be this one, because I'm pretty sure this is next. And the other one will be the Norfolk Southern, which I do not want. So I'm safe from that one. So yeah, maybe I'll just be buying a single Trinity hopper a month here, which I am fine with, by the way. That saves me. So. But yeah, so anyway, this video. So yeah, I'll put up the excursion video on Friday, and then I'll put up my video of JR Junction on the following Friday. So I'll make up for this horrible video I posted on yesterday. Newt's in here finally. Newt, are you going on the diesel excursion on Thursday? Yes or no? I feel like you said you were, but I don't know if that was true or not. LMP is here. LMP, were you? So LMP sent me a DM that he was excited about a live stream, but he wasn't in the chat. So I either figured 2 things, LMP. You didn't actually watch, or you were working on stuff and had us on in the background. Those are the 2 options I had for LMP yesterday. So yeah, anyway, it was a very cool store. The guy was very nice. And let me see if I can pull up some of their other custom runs. scale locomotives. Let's see. Oh yeah, like this was a custom run for them. This Finger Lakes Railway. Ugh, I wish I could just blow this whole image up. But anyway, yeah, he had a bunch of these Finger Lakes schemes, which was cool. If you're an upstate New Yorker. Yeah. Newt is not going. Okay, that's good to know. So then the only person I know is who's going is young Will and his dad, I think. Which is fine. I'm probably not going to be very talkative. I'm just going to be trying to film the whole thing. So LMP said he was working the whole time. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Matt says, that's right. When we were at Gersbowski's and it was kind of raining the whole time. And I was like, oh, poor Matt's going to be getting rained on, but it did stop for him. So that was good. You know what's funny, guys? The videos I make, I make a video that has nothing to do with trains and it gets 15,000 views. Maybe I'm in the wrong. When I actually make train videos, no one watches them. Yeah. And then also this guy at Junior Junction or whatever, they actually had a club. They owned a club as well, like the local club for Syracuse or that area. And he showed me the layout was in the back of the store in different building, and he showed me that. So that was cool to see another club layout. It was nice of him to show me that. Newt says he wants to see it on the move. Yeah, I'm gonna try Newt and chase it on Wednesday when it's with the T1. I would like to see it in person just because those videos were so cool from a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that video was good that I took. It was the 2.5 hours waiting was horrible and sucked, but totally worth it once I got in. So Newt, just to let you know, I think Art and Dell are going to be trying to chase it as well on Thursday. And I said, I hope so, because I could wave to you guys from the train as I'm going by. So, yeah, I know Dell and Art, we're talking about Thursday, trying to chase it. So I hope they do. I know Art hasn't seen it yet, so it's worth it. Tractor Store video was awesome. Thank you very much. I kind of thought that video was going to do good just because I can just tell when a video, like if there's a store like RJ just did Muffin, and I knew that would do good for him, but you've seen it before. And Outback is pretty big, obviously not in train, but like for diecast, it's kind of the biggest store in the country, I would say. And if you looked on YouTube, no one really filmed it, which was bizarre. So I kind of thought it would do well, but I didn't think it would do 15,000 and still climbing well. So that was nice. Yeah, I should have never left the tractors. I could have saved money too and made more money on YouTube, I guess. James, what's up, James? Newt says he's finding a good spot and staying there. Well, Newt, it's gonna pass you in about 30 seconds, so just hitch a ride with Dell. He'll drive you all over the place. Yeah, there's plenty of deals to be had in there at the Outback place. If you're looking for die-cast stuff, like if you're making your own flats, that's the way to go. I really like the one I picked up. That was like $18 or something. It's crazy. All right, Iron Rails, thanks for hanging out. Start a second channel. I thought about it, Willie. I actually thought like doing sports, but I can't. I can barely post enough stuff for uh I can barely post now. But I have thought about it, if I'm being honest, doing another channel. Stop monetizing the live. I can't help it, Newt. Actually, Newt, a lot of times I forget about it and then I just wait till after, monetize it after. So it's 50-50. I usually forget to do it. Tonight I didn't. No, Newt, hit me with a $2 super chat. I'll turn it off. That's probably how much I'm making off this video. All right, Old Ohio, thanks for hanging tonight. Sports Trains podcast. Oh, I'd be all over that. We were trying that last night. It's hit or miss, I figure. Either you've got 50-50, I figure. Either the train guys love sports. I know a lot of my followers love sports, I think. And then half don't. Like me and Art like sports, and Dell and Mike don't. So that's 50-50 right there. So turn. Ah, Nude came through. All right, let me turn it off. But I'm turning it back on when we end it. I'm disappointed young Will's not in here either because I went live. He always complains I go too late, and I finally go early and he's not around. Hold on. I'm a man of my word, Newt. And I just turned it off. So there you go. Oh, Steamroll Willie gets from Meta. Yeah, I'm not big enough for that, but that's good. I'm glad Meta gives. I was always wondering about that for like Instagram and stuff. A Metro North podcast. You know what, Matt? We should go live from when they do we should go live when they do the shop whatever in the fall. We should have our own table while people are walking around the diesel shop. Oh, Captain said he used to run on Metro North territory. Yeah. Yeah, because he worked out of Cedar Hill. Yeah. So, yeah, it's always cool to see CSX on the line, on the Metro North lines there. I love, you'd always see, or you'd hear it too. You'd hear the CSX trash train coming up from New York City heading north. Yeah, that was always cool. Or you'd see it if you were in late at night and you got into Croton Harmon, and you sometimes you'd see it. You'd see the CSX train pulling the trash containers out of Manhattan. Still they still do it. That's why I have a MTH made the CSX trash container. I could get it. I'll go. Hold on. Yeah, that's why wanted a bunch of these, because CSX, like I said, would pull these out, but the problem was they're all green, and MTH made a bunch of these like they were orange and stuff, and I only wanted the green one, and this is the only one I've ever found. So yeah. Yep, that's right. The Oak Point yard. I always wanted to go down there and film. I think there's a few spots. I'd love to just rail fan there for a little bit at Oak Point, because there's some good videos online from that. Newt says, want to see something crazy about muffins in Fall York. Want to see oh, does Newt have info about something? What, is he going back? He can't be going back, Newt, is he? Matt says it comes up the Hudson. Yeah. CSX garbage train always. Open muffin site and search for dinner. All right, I can do that. Mr. Muffins. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no, what is this? Okay, hold on. I have to share this. See, Newt always has the good info. This is why you need Newt in these live streams. All right, Eddie's leaving. Thanks. All right, hold on. Let me share this. I'm afraid of what this is. Oh, Radar's in here. All right. God, good God, what is this? York Customer Appreciation Dinner, October 22nd, free RSVP. Good Lord. What in God's name is this? York Customer Appreciation Dinner. You are invited. Oh my God. All right. All right, let's read this, guys, together. Okay. Announcing it. While we are not having a booth at York this fall for Mr. Muffin's trains, we are planning to host a dinner event for our customers at York, and we would like to invite you to join us the Thursday night before the show opens. The reception will open at 6:30. The dinner is at 7. The event will be held at the New York. Oh, thank you. Thank you. The event will be held at the New York Agricultural and Industrial Museum in York, PA, starting at 6:30 on Thursday, October 28th. The museum is located blah blah. Like we used to do at the OGR grandstand meetings, we want to give all the vendors in attendance a few minutes to address the group. We are planning to do door prizes. As a customer of ours, you are invited to attend. You may also bring a guest, so sign up for 1 or 2 spots and includes your guest name. This event will not be open to the public, to the general public, just for you as one of our customers. And vendors we have invited include Atlas, Brian Inch, East Coast Enterprises, J&W Electronics, Jack Pierce, JT Mega Steam, Corber Models, Lionel, Laredo Gallery, MTH Trains, Mr. Auction, RMT, Sedgwick Models, Stockyard Express, Todd Architectural Models, TW Trainworks. Wow. I'm baffled. So they're going to York, but they're not going to the show, and they're holding a dinner. I'm flabbergasted. So I've never actually bought something from Muffin. Does that mean I'm not allowed? Do I have to buy one item to be a customer? Wow. Well, my goodness. That's certainly, I mean, it's cool. Listen, that's good. Good for Muffin. Good for the Muffin Man. Newt, are you gonna attend this thing? You were a customer at one point. I love the AI picture. Oh my. My. Well, there you go. That is certainly news. Newt, good job. Matt got okay. So poor Matt wanted the Trinity hopper, and Joe's sold out. They're all gone. I think Muffin's the only one who had some left. So Matt got the Trinity from him. So Matt could go. Matt, you better bring a tuxedo. Or Matt, maybe I could be Matt's +1, Matt. Buy smoke fluid. GAN Railroad says doesn't say if it'll be in person or Zoom. That's a good one. Newt says he's taking John Hill. This is +1. I wonder if Muffin has like a band list, and it's just picture like the bouncers have pictures of Newt and John Hilt. Like, don't let these two individuals in. Wow. I mean, That's cool. I think I'm out of attending just because I was thinking about that day. I haven't booked my hotel yet. I have to do it. But oh wait, hold on. Let me send this to Joe. I got to send this to Joe. He probably knows about it cuz Jeremy watches like the lives. Like I know Jeremy's kind of Jeremy's probably watching me right now, but let me send this to Joe. He probably knows about it. I wasn't really talking to Joe today because I was talking to Matt. He probably knows about this already. I noticed Joe wasn't on the list. All right, I sent it to him. Hey, Dathan's in here. I'm actually into it. I like it. There should be more events like this at York for people to hang out instead of just at the show. But anyway, what I was saying was I'm looking at the fall York, right? So since we don't have to get there for noon, I probably wouldn't have to. I could just drive down Thursday night instead of Thursday morning. And then I would probably just go straight to the club. I'd probably drive straight to the club, hang out like normal at the club like we normally do, and then I would just go check into the hotel after that, and then Friday morning we'd all go in. So that was my plan for York this time around. So probably not going to make this dinner because Thursday night will be my only chance to go to the club. I mean, I could go Saturday, but Saturday is going to be a full day, since we actually have to stay all day Saturday, and I'm just going to want to drive right home after that. I'm not going to the club on Saturday, so. That's a good question, Rick. I don't think so, Rick. I think they're just saying I think they're just saying that they invited Lionel. So I gotta believe Lionel is not going to York. Newt says the hotel across from the club has not started taking reservations yet. Yeah, I don't know, Newt. I don't know if they're going to be. I know everyone says they're going to be open, but we know how these things go, so we'll see. I mean, if they're not taking reservations, it's probably not a great sign for it actually being open. So. Again, Railroad says if they meant Lionel LLC, that's Stu. That's a good one. And Rick and Newt are talking about Big Boy in Philly, I believe. B&O says he's going to come in Thursday and stay till Friday and leave Friday. Yeah, this one's going to be a bummer, I feel like. It's just going to be off. No, I'm hoping they go back to the normal thing. People aren't going to stay as long. It's just, I don't know. I don't like it. It's like less. I still have to pay for the same hotel stays, but it's less. We're getting less stuff. Like I can't. It's not like I can. It's not like I can not pay for Thursday because I can't drive. I'd have to wake up at like 5 in the morning to get down in time for Thursday, and I am not doing that. What's everyone saying? Oh, wait, who asked about the hotel? I'm sorry. I'm missing the who asked about the hotel? Oh, Pinkhurst did. Okay. So, sorry about that. The hotel. Oh yeah. B&O, are you gonna camp for the one night? I guess you will, right? I would assume you're not gonna get a hotel for one night. Um, so anyway, I would say the best hotel for socializing with everyone was the one Art. I know Art and Mike and Dell and RBP was there. Guys set up stuff in the lobby. What was that hotel? Does anyone know what that was? It was oh god. What hotel were they in? It was either the Comfort Inn or the Quality Inn. But there's a big difference, so hold on. I want to get that one right. I don't want to send you guys to the wrong one. It was either the Comfort or Quality. I'm pretty positive. Oh, the Comfort. There you go. Dell just showed up. Yeah. So I would say the answer to this question is the Comfort Inn. That's where a lot of guys were hanging out. If you want to hang out with trained people. Yeah, don't go to the Quality Inn. That one's bad. Don't do that one. Matt's asking if I'm using the same hotel. Yes, I'm using the same hotel, and I even got Cloverdale to go there, I think. B&O says he can't camp because he's a nature coward. Okay, LMP, I'm with you on the camping, but I wouldn't exactly call the York Fairgrounds nature. It's a parking lot. Yeah, I agree with B&O on this one. Gold, look at Tom's in here. Everyone say hi to Tom. Tom, I really hope you and Mike do a catalog review when it comes out. It would be a nice I know you're taking a little train break, but you and Mike doing a catalog review. I would like to see it. I'm just throwing that out there. B&O says camping was a blast. I know B&O had fun out there. Newts has opened the URL he sent. What URL, Newt? What the hell are you talking about? You didn't send it to me on Instagram. Did Newt send me a URL in the chat? Newt, I have zero idea what you're talking about. Tom said he would probably do a catalog review. Very cool. All right, I would like to see it. Still no leaks, Tom, so I don't know anything anyway either. Other than I know probably Reading and Northern 1776 is in there, but all right, let me get this creepy muffin picture off here. I've seen enough of that. What is this? Hmm. Oh, Newt's okay. I'm sorry, Newt. I missed it. I'll open it on Instagram here. Newt just sent I believe Newt sent the hotel. All right, hold on. All right, Newt sent the hotel by the club. So let me pull that up. God, this is such a pain. Okay, there we go. So here's the hotel across from the club. Looks really nice. Rooftop bar, even. Oh my God. Could you imagine the train guys on the roof of this thing? You could just see Dell and everyone else up there right now. But yeah, it says they are not taking reservations yet. But okay. It says they're opening in August. So there you go. It's weird. If they're opening in August and they're not taking reservations, that's weird. But yeah, it looks nice. I would imagine, Newt. What do you think? Especially around York. What do you think that's going to be, Newt? That's going to be like $270 a night, probably. I would guess. But Bino is asking what I'm drinking. Yes, so I was drinking beer, but the wife opened. I think this is rosé. So I'm whatever she pours me, I'm drinking. Bino. Tom's asking about the wood-sided passenger cars. I'm not sure on that one, Tom. I don't know. I mean, if what's his name, if if Stu was in here, he'd probably have an answer for you. Train World has a custom run. Gan Railroad says Train World is okay. So that means we're getting the UP SD70 that's with Big Boy right now. So that's a given on that. All right, Newt says they're probably going to open it any day. Yeah, I can guarantee. Yes, it would be fun. It is far, Matt. That's true, but I mean, I don't know. For the 2 days, it wouldn't matter. If it's like 270, I'm definitely not doing that. That's a given. Yeah, Newt has a point. It can't be that, but it's definitely probably going to be the nicest hotel in the area now. Because I would say of all the quality and the comfort, the Hampton is probably the nicest of any of them anyway. So Train World Publisher, really, yes. So we're definitely getting that UP flag locomotive, which I don't like, but I don't know. Maybe I do. I want a diesel to go with my. I want a diesel to go with my big boy, but probably want it to be the Norfolk Southern, the red one. Yes, LMP says the Yorktown is nice. I stayed there for the first 3 Yorks I attended, and then I realized, why am I spending all this money on this stupid hotel? I'll go stay at a bad hotel and spend more money on the trains. So I learned my lesson there. But yes, the Yorktown is the nicest hotel in the area. I also met Goose Gossage there. He was eating dinner, and I bothered him while he was eating. I think there was pictures of that too. I don't know if I still have them anymore. No, those are long gone, I think. Newt says he'd rather drive to the fairgrounds in the morning than back to York after the club. Yeah, closing down the club and then walking across and going up to the roof bar. It does sound fun. I admit. That's going to be a good time. Gus is in here late. Pilot Drummer's back. Pilot Drummer, we're talking about the hotel opening across the street from the club at York. It's almost done and probably going to start taking reservations here pretty soon. Dangerous to the liver. Yeah, there's going to be, listen, it's going to be full of train guys. We know that. I'm sure it would be a super fun time. I know Dell said he was definitely going to stay there this time around. Or, well, I don't know if Dell's going this time, actually, but I think they're building a lot, Matt. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's what I thought, Newt. Do they have a picture of the rooftop bar yet? No. Forget it. That rooftop bar is going to be. Oh, wait, let's see. Is there a gallery here? Do they have pictures of the roof or renderings of it? Nah, not really. No, Gus. This is near the Lower Susquehanna Modular Railroaders Club. So this is probably what, guys, like half hour from from the fairgrounds, maybe less if there's not traffic. Yeah, that's what I do, B&O. I just walk it. You just park, just drive down that road. You eventually find a spot and then you walk it. It's really not. I've never had that. I've never had a problem parking, honestly. LMP sounds like LMP is going to stay there. Well, listen, if LMP is on that rooftop bar with everyone, I'll stay there too. See, that'll be the that's like the workaround from, because there was no drinking anymore. But John Hilt said it's okay if everyone wants to go. You can go to the rooftop bar and then walk across to the club. That's okay. So that'll be the workaround to no alcohol at the club. Hopefully it's not cold, and weather was still pretty good last year. So, or no, actually the weather was not good. I'm pretty sure it was freezing the one day. I remember being frozen uh last fall York, the one day. So hopefully the weather's a little better. Oh, everyone likes the Maddie C's in here. Everyone's liking the rooftop bar now. Hmm. Sam's in here. Sam and Maddie C joining late. Thank God there's no snow. I haven't been to New York with snow yet. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Yeah. No, it's going to be interesting with the new schedule, Thursday or Friday, Saturday only. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm with Matt on this one. $100 more. I'll spend it on the trains. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's going to be anything coming out around this York. Not with engines anyway. Maybe rolling stock, but I'm trying to think engine wise. Oh yeah. I'm with Newt. I'm not even a member, so I can't go to York right now. So I'm gonna have to call them in September and grovel for my membership back. So same thing with me, Newt. I'm not even a member, so maybe I'll just go to the muffin dinner and call it a day. They sent me a delinquent. I deleted it. They sent me a delinquent They were mad I didn't pay my dues. So, oops. Sorry, guys. Nathan says I'm a disgrace. Hey, we were boycotting about Kevin. I know all the new guys that just joined, they don't have that problem. Matt's is still good. Oh, hello.
Oh, they're really hot.
Oh, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Oh my. Whose was that? Oh. My wife made me cookies. Cookies and alcohol. Very very classy. No Kevin, no Newt. No, we're gonna give in, Newt. Yeah, Gan Railroad, Cloverdale posted his today. I didn't get one. I don't think I did. But yeah, I saw other people got the got the York thing in the mail today. So I do have the button now, finally. It's in the train room. Sam asks about my snack. Gus says he goes to the Pirate Meats. I feel like maybe I got one, or I don't know. What are dues even up to? Hold on, let me log into my. What is it, like 50? It's not even $50, is it? Hold on. TCA. Become a member. I'm already a member. Well, sort of. Member login. Let's see if they say you have not paid. No, my account. Here we go. Invoices. Oh boy. Balance due $45. Here, let me share this. Oh my God. There we go, fellas. There's my delinquents. So 45, and then what's the show? Like 20? I don't even remember now. How many people are gonna go to Muffin's dinner thing? Maddie, you can't go to that. We gotta go to the club. If we don't go to the club, well, actually no. Wait a minute now. I just realized Friday for me is now open at York. So maybe I'll go to the club on Friday. I don't have to go on Thursday. I forgot about that. Matt has it till March because he just joined. Dathan's asking about the muffin dinner. All right, well, I'll pull that up, Dathan, since you're in here. One more time. Newt says 40 if I go all digital. LMP says pay up. One person, yeah, that's true. Matt's right. Someone has to go to this dinner just to see what the hell is going on. All right, hold on. Let me pull up the muffin thing for Dathan since he wasn't in here. Man, these cookies are good. My wife did good on these. I'm going to wolf these down in 2 seconds. All right, hold on. Let me pull this back up here. All right. So here it is, Dathan. I like how it says free. Well, I guess it is free if you're a customer. All right, Dathan, I'll read this much quicker this time. While we are not having a booth at York this fall for Mr. Muffin's Trains, we are planning to host a dinner event for our customers at York. And we would like to invite you to join us the Thursday night before the show opens. The reception will be at 6:30, a dinner at 7. The event will be held at the York Agricultural and Industrial Museum in York, PA, starting at 6:30 on Thursday. The museum is located, blah, 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 blah. Like we used to do at the OGR grandstand meetings, we want to give all the vendors in attendance a few minutes to address the group. We are also planning door prizes. As a customer of ours, you're invited to attend. You may also bring a guest. So sign up for 1 or 2 spots, include your guest name and the order note. This event will not be open to the general public, just for you as one of our customers. And then they have a list here of the people they invited, including like Lionel, Atlas, MTH, RMT, Stockyard Express, etc. So there it is, Dathan. Sounds interesting. I'll give him that. Darren wants me to live stream the dinner. I could do that. Newt says he's going to the dinner. LMP and Maddie C are talking about the rooftop bar. Newt's going to chat up Mrs. Muffin. Well, she's looking pretty good here in this AI photo. I'll give her that. Gus, Chad's in here. Alcohol on the rooftop. Must have missed the email. I had no idea about this, Dathan. Newt told me to look it up. So I will say this. I do think it's cool they're doing this. It's a bit creepy if you're going to York but not going in just to be at York. It's a little weird. It's a little much. How about that? It's like you're not gonna go. Just make nice and go in the damn show. That was like Dell was gonna not go to York but be at York, and we were like, Dell, you've got to go it to York. What's up, Don? Newt says there was no email. He just stumbled into this on the site. Newt looking up dinner cars, apparently. Mr. Mo. I hope people get dressed up for this. I would do it, honestly. I'm gonna assume he can't. I mean, they banned him, but like, if he got like, what does that even mean? Like, would he? Dathan, that's what I'm saying. Because Dathan, I literally said this. I've never ordered something from Muffin. How would they know? Like, are they really going to check to make sure I've ordered one thing from them? I don't know about that. I would just do it and see what happened. Maybe we should. Maybe we should go to this thing. I wish they said if there was alcohol there. Because if there was alcohol there and there's no alcohol at the club, I might pick the muffin dinner. He should say if there's going to be alcohol. Newt, in the next live stream, ask him about that. I mean, they're holding alcohol in the picture. Imagine seeing Muffin lurking around the parking lot. Dell says he's going to take Joe on his. Dell, that's what I said. I said Joe isn't. Gersbowski's ain't on his little guest list. What a shocker. Dayton says the invite sounds weird. It is a little weird. I admit that. Chad says he's going to bring his van and sell out of it. Captain's asking the story on it. I mean, I don't even remember now. This is so many years ago, Captain. But basically, I think he was trying to leave early on one of the Yorks. It was Saturday, and he wanted to leave, and he got into a fight with one of the York people about it, and they got into like a fight right there in the hall, and they banned him after that. That's the gist of it, I think. I was there too. I don't even remember what happened. I may have left actually before the fight happened, but the only thing LMP is he really didn't. He was there like Train World was there. They weren't really like, yeah, he did have engines to sell, but he wasn't really. He was just there. He wasn't like he was selling like Gersbowski's was selling, if that makes sense. So him being there is like really doesn't matter, honestly, to me. But like Train World being there is meaningless because Train World wasn't selling anything. So Sean's in here. Yeah, Sean, I don't know about that. because Lionel isn't going. So Rick says Muffin will be selling out of a large truck in the parking lot. Sam says cash bar for strength free. Muffin's got deported. Is that it? Does look like Kenny Rogers Apex. Oh my god. Oh, they AI'd him right into Kenny. Oh my god. The TCA ice got him. That's good AI. You guys are making me laugh. Maddie C is saying, I guess it is true. They will enforce this thing. I don't know how, but Don says let him back in. I agree. York's too uptight anyway. Let the man back in. $1. See, that's what I would do. Yeah, I agree with that Apex. He's doing fine. It's meaningless that he's LMP says he just hates the drama. No, I'm with you there, LMP. I totally agree with that. LMP's spot on that one. Muffin wearing a disguise in the. I like Muffin. He came on our show. He came on our show right after he came on our show right after the whole thing went down, and he answered. Dell was asking him questions all right about it, and he was answering everything. So I give him credit for that. Don says, no matter what you think of the man, he's good. He's good for the hobby. I'm with Don on that one. I just don't order from him. That's all. It's just. Yeah, someone has to film this dinner. Someone has to go and document this dinner. Listen, I would buy something from him to get in on this because it sounds like good content. I want to talk to Joe. I got to talk to Joe about this. He didn't read it yet. He must be asleep. He didn't read my text, so. Bill says he agrees what he did to John. I've had good experiences with dealing with. Yeah, listen, everyone's going to be different, right? Like everyone says, everyone's going to have different experiences. Like everyone says, not everyone, but a lot of people say Lionel warranty is terrible. I've now had 2 experiences with them, and both were A+. I get some people have had horrible experiences with Lionel warranty, but it's just hit or miss, I guess. I called them finally about the trucks on that replacement trucks for that hopper that sits way too high, and they I called them that morning. I already had a UPS notification, and I just got the trucks on Friday. It took like 3 days for them to send me those parts. So, I mean, that's really good. So, Rick is okay. Let me see. Newt, do you know that SD70 they posted? I guess I could look for it here, but let's see. I can't. I can't get over that photo. The AI picture. All right, let's see. No. Let's see if I can find it. MTH, Atlas. I'm not really seeing it either. Here, I'll share it. These are SD70s. I just did highest price. The MTH, no. Atlas, no. There's the Heritage unit, by the way. Not that. The one that's with Big Boy right now, I think. Yeah. Oh my God, what is happening? There we go. Oh, no, that's not right. No. Oh my God. Wait, what is this? Is this it? Wait, is that it? Does anyone know if this is the one? It's a pre-order and it's an SD70. Maybe that was it. All right, Newt says that's it. So there you go. This is the premature post. It's interesting looking. Don't think I'd be buying that one, but when did an SD70 become $900? That's a good question. I think I'm passing on that one, but it's an F-14 Tomcat. Oh, what is this? Is this another one? Oh, wait, is this it, Newt? Maybe this one is it. Oh, that's another one. What in the world is this? Oh, this is it. Okay, this is the one. Here, wait, let me go back. All right, so this no, that's not what I wanted. All right, it's a Tomcat Legacy Bicentennial. Yeah, this has got to be it. December 31st. Well, they always say that for everything when they don't know, but yeah, this is it. All right, so we're getting SD70s. That's doesn't excite me because again, that means uh we're getting the one that Atlas just gave us. We're getting the yellow UP engine that's with Big Boy right now. Which I don't like. I wanted the Norfolk Southern ES44. So maybe there's no ES44s in this catalog coming. That would be a bummer. Well, honestly, no, that would be good because then I don't have to pay for another engine. Aiden's in here. Dathan wants the D&H Norfolk Southern Heritage Unit. Oh, that's right. Apex is right on that. It's not an ace. Yeah, Apex is right on that one. um, Chad has a point. Well, I don't think they weren't in the last one, Chad. They did there weren't hardly nothing in that. That was just there was like dash nines, I think, in the last one. Yeah. So you can expect some modern diesels in this one since they well, and the Vision line GP40s. That's right. The UP is a Mac. So maybe we won't be getting it. They have to do something. They have to I would assume at minimum they're going to do the water tenders for Big Boy. They have to do something to go with Big Boy for all the stuff they're putting out. Uh, we're thinking Aiden middle of July. There should be a volume 2. No, Dathan, I had said this before you came in the chat. I didn't want to bother Ross over a catalog, so I did email just the regular Atlas customer service email and asked for a paper catalog because that's basically what Ross said that night. And I never heard back from him, and I never got one in the mail. So I'm gonna give it for this week for it to show up in the mail, and if not, I'm gonna bother Ross and ask him to send me a catalog. So no, I didn't get my paper catalog. I still want it, but they make the Mac pilot drummers in it. They might not be doing aces in the volume 2. They might be doing for train land. All right, so we're gonna find out soon, fellas. So Dathan, if they don't, Dathan, if they don't send me one, I'll ask Ross to send me like a few, and then I can just send you one. So I'm gonna if it comes to me emailing Ross, I'm gonna try and get him to send me a bunch. So yeah, I think he would do that. All right, Cap. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, Chad, I know we're getting another one here. We're getting 3 catalogs in July, fellas. So buckle up. We're getting Lionel. We're getting Lionel. We're getting Third Rail, and we're getting Atlas, which is just wonderful. Yeah, I agree, Apex. That's why I said we're guaranteed to get those water tenders, especially because MTH is doing them. We've got another Golden Spike member. Well, you have to get the hat. You got to get the hat because that's Dell's favorite. Dathan. Wait, Dathan, how did you get one? Wait, Dathan, where did you get yours? How did you get one? LMPs. I know. It's been a busy summer so far, LMP. After this week, I'm gonna see. I should have more free time. I hope. Just Trains had them. All right. I mean, Joe doesn't even have them at Gersbowski's. All right. Yeah, I want that. I want that catalog because it's got the Metro North engines and the reefers in there. So that's what I definitely want. Okay, so he kind of had one. All right, interesting. Yeah, Atlas needs to be better with that because people would want to have those. I mean, Lionel's pretty good about. I'm going to assume they're making a paper one of the volume 2, and those are really easy to get. So, what is this? No, not a cockroach on this Area 51 car. No, I'm not going to be ordering a car that has a cockroach on it. Oh, hello. How many did you eat?
A few.
Oh, well, just give me one more. Okay,
yeah,
thanks.
That's what I had. We had the same amount.
Okay. If I have like 10 of these, there could be a problem. Layer. All right, let me back out of this. This is a I'm not loving these, to be honest with you. Yeah. Let me pull up the Let me pull up the Norfolk Southern engine. Oh, wait, actually, pull up the picture of me. Okay, hold on a minute. Where's that picture of me? Oh, here it is. That's a good one. My 9-year-old did a good job. All right, pull this up. That's a good one. All right, hold on. Let me share this. Oh. Look at that handsome man. I will admit I had to AI someone out who is standing in front of the America 250 logo, but we got him right out of there. I love how low you can tell my 4'9" 9-year-old is taking this picture because of how low to the ground it is. It's like the camera's on. It's like the camera's on the ground, but yeah, there I am with the. All right, let me catch up with the chat here. What are you guys saying? She spiked the cookies. I hope not. Do the Lionel ES44s have good detail and sounds? No. Yes, on the detail, Keith, the ES44s look great. The sounds are not good. The ET sounds are 10 times better. But they look really good, though. I'm getting catered. When am I getting the Atlas tour? I don't know. I'm not as popular as Ben, I guess. I don't know. Listen, I am so grateful to Ross for coming on with me because I'm a nobody. I'm just an Atlas fan, and not a lot of manufacturers probably would have came on with me. And I mean, I am kind of friends with Ross, so that's probably why he did it. But he didn't have to on a Friday night. So I mean, what more could I say about Atlas? I'm very biased towards them. I give them breaks that I don't give Lionel because I feel they care the most. I feel they care more than Lionel does. So, or I feel they care more about us, put it that way, than Lionel does. So, yeah. So, yes, does Atlas have issues? Yes, they do. Their highly detailed stuff sometimes arrives smashed, but you know, they deal with it. They'll fix it, and I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. Okay, you guys are saying I look good in this picture. I agree. Oh yeah. So anyway, what I was saying was I want this engine. Probably gonna get it. Lady foamers. I didn't see a lot of lady foamers there, Newt. I saw there was a lot of old people, and there was a lot of families. So the hot female foamers were not at when I was there. Maybe Monday, we'll see. But yes, Newt, I would love. Listen, if I asked Ross, could I come down there? I bet he would say yes. So maybe I will ask. I don't know. I would love to go down there and film like Ben did, but that's right. I mean, think about it. Atlas literally tried to kill me, and I still like them more than anyone else. That should tell you something. And I'll be honest, I don't have a lot of hope for the new Comet cars either. Maybe they fixed them, maybe they didn't, but I'm not holding my breath on that. That's right, Jim was in there. We could pull up the Jim Gam. Good for Jim for having a RMT custom run here. Let's see if I can pull that up. The Gamble Central hoppers. Ooh. This website is All right, I'm not even gonna. Let's do this another way. It's on Facebook, but whatever. Oh my God. Really? Come on. There it is. Yep, there's Jim's RMT car. There you go. I'll probably get one of those too. Newt says he's going to order one. Dathan's getting some. Rick wants to have another cookie. I definitely will. All right, Gremlin's asking a good question. Gremlin, I don't know. I think it depends when the catalog drops. If it does drop on like the 15th of July, I'm probably not going to do anything. And then on the 24th, the 3 Rails, 4 Dads, we'll do a live stream about it. So we'll be about a week late. So you'll have plenty of other people doing lives instead of us. So yeah, we'll see. I probably won't do a live until the next day myself after the 3 Rails, 4 Dads. I don't like to give my thoughts. I like to save it with the guys. So yeah. Lionel, put it out. The second week of July. Don't wait till the 15th. Well, you know they're going to have leaks. Like, we're going to know. If you want to know what's in it, you're going to know by the second week of July anyway what's in the thing. So. Mm-hmm. Cloverdale's here. Cloverdale, we were talking about all kinds of stuff. We're talking about York, talking about the hotel across from the clubs, almost done. Their website's up. They're going to have a rooftop bar. We were talking about Muffins dinner, Cloverdale. I'm going to send Cloverdale Muffins dinner. Yeah, Cloverdale, you missed quite a lot of interesting stuff. Okay, this is a good question from Chad. I don't know. Me and all four of us were trying to come up with something, and they all were terrible. And it might have been Art who came up with that one at the end. Yeah, I think it was Art in the end and we kind of liked that one. So, yeah. Never been to Lower Susquehanna. Well, now, Cloverdale already booked at my hotel, I think. But yeah, you got to go this year. All right, let me do a quick 30-second bathroom break. I will be right back, fellas. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, people are talking about Cloverdale. All right, Dathan. Dathan's out. Gremlin likes Dell. Yeah, Dell is number one. I agree with that. All right, let me pull off. I really like. I don't know if he's still got him on here. Thomas's Trinity hoppers were cool too. Let's see if those are on there. I don't think they're on there anymore, unfortunately. Oh, they are. They are here. They're sold out, but they're on there. Why is this? Why does it not stay on there? Pain in the ass. There we go. Yeah. All right. Hold on. Let me catch up on this. Dell and 3 doggies. That was awful fast. I did. Don, my bathroom is literally like just 2 steps that way. I know, Chad. I blew it on these. I'm gonna talk to Thomas. If he has any, maybe he'll get a cancellation and he can hook me up with one. I should have got this black one. Yeah, I don't love the yellow. I don't like the yellow one, but I love this one. This one's badass. I know he's sleeping, but did he only ask for a deposit on those? Oh my God, I really blew it then. Because I paid full for the wait, are these still? Oh no, these are sold out. Yeah, I blew it on those because I paid full for the box car. So here, let me send him a picture. He always likes when I'm talking about his stuff. I'm sure he's sleeping. Although maybe I was an hour behind, right? So it's probably only 10. It's not even 11 there yet. Let me text him. He's going to laugh. Cloverdale. That's a good one, Cloverdale. Thank God I don't have a mic because I would have forgotten out. I know I dropped. Well, Newt knows that. I dropped it on all the custom runs. Oh, God. I blew it. That's why I want to make up for it with the cataloged ones. Maybe. What's up, Dave? All right, fellas. I think I'm gonna tap out at midnight. Just letting you guys know. Did anyone in the chat here, all 30 of you, did anyone get did anyone actually get the Thomas Big Boy? I know Pilot Drummer did, but did anyone else? Hey, Mike's in here. What's up, Mike? I never tell my fellow dads if I'm going live, but I figure they kind of know Saturday I might be on. But I know those guys are usually, Mike and Art are usually busy and Dell's usually working. So that's why I never say anything. Here's a good question. What do I think the hottest Trinity will be? That's hard to say, Newt, because I mean the other ones are gone already. There's like a couple left from Muffin, but those will be gone by the end of this week. I would have to say Stu's One World. I think if you can get your hands on Stu's One World Trinity, you're in good shape. I think they're better than the TCA ones. And I think, I mean, I don't know how many like Thomas made here, but if I had to put my money on it, I would go with Stu's. I think that the fact that scheme matches the Berwick and everything, I think that's what I would go with. But everyone's saying hi to Datafied. Dell agrees with me. Yeah, I'm with Dell on that one. Mike says I'll hang for a bit. Mike, I won't make you stay up too late because I think I'm out of here at midnight. Rick says the TCA Conrails. That would probably be my second choice, Rick, especially the green one. I think that those green ones will be very hard to find. Honestly, the TCA green ones might be harder to get than Stu's. Don says he likes Stu's Big Boy. I assume he means the I could pull that out. I could go to TCA here. Hold on. I assume he's talking about the Air Force One. I do love the new Air Force One theme. Well, actually, let me pull that up for a second. New Air Force One. Because I want to talk about that for a second. No, I don't want a video. I want images. Oh my God. Guys, what are we doing here? All right. Hold on. Let me Apex. I'm with Apex on this. Almost a tie for those two. I think Apex has it right on these. All right. No, that's not what I wanted. No, I just had it on there. Oh my God. Oh. I had it on the wrong thing. That's why. Share this tab instead. Okay. I do love the new Air Force One paint scheme. I told Stu, you guys who watch me, you know I have the Air Force One tanker from Metka. And I told Stu I would love to have a matching tanker with the new Air Force One paint scheme here. The only thing I don't like is I don't like that the flag is waving. I wish the flag was flat like it is on the current Air Force One. That's the only nitpick I have here. I don't like it waving like that. I think it looks stupid. But I love the red, blue, and the gold. So I told Stu, you better start cranking out stuff with these colors. So I think he will. He didn't say yes, but he basically kind of said yes. So I think Metka will be making those, or making cars with that scheme. And then let's pull up the Metka website. But yeah, I like that Air Force One paint scheme. I like that they changed it, and I was worried I wouldn't like the whatever they came up with, and I like it. Wait, how do I do this? Share screen. All right, now we're on Metka. Let's see. Oh, this is just showing off a last one. It says it's the last one. So I'll show off that RS11. All right, let's see if we can find the big boy down here. There's the Vision caboose. There's the Trump caboose. Man, this AC9. This AC9 is my favorite of the AC9s. This is going to be sick looking. I mean, oh, we're going the wrong way. Oh boy, I really messed this one up, guys. Hold on. Oh God. My fault. Here we go. All right, I don't know what's happening here. What are we doing? Oh my God. All right, that's not my fault. Oh God. All right, let's do it this way. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Oh man. Well, this has just turned into a disaster. Okay. My fault. All right, anyway, yeah, this is going to be awesome. All right, let me catch up on the chat here, guys. All right, Cloverdale says, yeah, congrats, Cloverdale, on retirement. Rick says he'll be getting both. I think Rick's talking about the Trinity hoppers. Mike likes the old scheme better. No, I agree, Mike. I do like the old one better, but I do like the new one. Oh, Newt's asking about the catalog Trinities. I think the CSX, Newt. I think the CSX is the nicest. The others are just gray and have the logo. Yes, there's the blue one, which is what the TILX one, but I think the CSX one of the no, I guess the potash. We got to get the potash one. It's either the potash or the CSX, but probably split on those two. Yeah, I screwed that one up. That was my fault. Yeah, Art usually does this. I know. Although I will say it's not. I think this is Metka's website that is causing this because I was able to do what I was trying to do on the other websites and it worked, and Metka's was not cooperating. So yeah, sorry, Stu. All right, here's the Allegheny, the custom Allegheny, which is really nice. I mean, they tell you to zoom and then it's not zooming. I mean, come on. It's not my fault. Oh my gosh. There we go. And here's the Dash 9s that I was trashing. I wasn't trashing Stu's Dash 9s. I was trashing Lionel's Dash 9s. It's just the renderings look so bad. This is actually going to be a really nice looking engine. I like the Eagle better than the Bell, but the oh my God, what the hell was that? Okay, that's not me, guys. That's them. So I can't even zoom in on that. Maybe the Philly guys will like the Bell one better. I like the Eagle one. That's really nice. Here's Ben's tanker. You guys know modern tankers are on my banned list. Modern tankers and old-timey reefers are on my banned list. I'm not buying those. I'm not going down that road. New Hope and Ivyland. Wasn't this caboose that's Newt wanted? Newt, was this the one you wanted? I can't remember if Newt wanted that one. There's the Chessie caboose. Come on, I know we're getting to the big boy here. There's the Arizona. Norfolk Southern. The Dr. Pepper car. Christmas boxcars. Santa Claus is coming to town. No, thank you on that one. Here we go. Okay, see, that worked. That zoomed in. All right, let me catch up on the chat here. I am blaming Stu's web guy. Yeah. No, actually, Mike, if you saw my reels when I've been running the new SD38, that tanker's good. But I mean, Mike, what I mean is like those long 30,000 gallon tankers, those are out because and Rick, it's not that I don't like them. I actually like them. It's just I don't want to go down that road. The last thing I need is like 10 tankers on my list. I like them, but yeah, I'm not going down that road. But I do love the one Mike got me. It's like a UP kind of a heritage one, and it goes really good on my Reading and Northern consist, Mike. So that one's okay. It's just like, I'm putting a ban on the 30,000 gallon, like the black ones and all these other ones, just because I can't do it. Yeah, that was the one Newt wanted. I thought so. But yeah, listen, I mean, this big boy is awesome. Love the scheme. Love that it's not specific to a president. Yeah, I think this and Thomas's to me are my favorite. I probably like this scheme better than Thomas's Pennsylvania one, but I would probably pick Thomas's because I like all the extra stuff you get with his. I want the box full of the cigar and the lube and all the other stuff. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. But yeah. That's right. It's Sunday. Probably I'll go for another 5 minutes here, fellas, and I think I'm gonna tap out. Dave says he likes the PRR Brunswick Green one. Rick agrees. Guys are starting to tap out. Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. Yeah, I'm almost done too. So, guys are telling me to keep going here. Oh, here we go. Datafied's out. Thanks, Mike, for hanging out for a little bit. Green, Rick's out. Later, Rick. Green is just my least favorite color. I don't love anything green, I'll be honest. Green is my least favorite color, so that's why you don't see a lot of green on my layout. When I worked at the farm, I always say I hated John Deere because of the green, even though that's an engine that's sitting on my layout all the time. But yeah, I was always red over green, but yeah. Although I do love, there's something about that ugly TCA Trinity Hopper green, like puke green from The Exorcist. I don't know. It's so crazy looking. I like it. I do have the new Reading and Northern. I like yeah, that so if you notice, I kept buying Reading and Northern engines that weren't green. So I got the purple, I got the red one, and then I wanted the SD50 gray and black, which I can't find. But yeah, I broke down. I finally I have to have a green Reading and Northern. That's their color. So Gremlin's out. Don, are you leaving? All right, let's finish this Metka hair stuff before I leave. We're almost done. These were cool. I probably won't. I do like this, but I have the Berwick, which is going to be better than this, so I don't need this car. But I like this car. But yeah, I have the Berwick, so I don't need this, but this is nice. Get the pear, or I like the yellow one, but and then that's it. So there you go. That's it. Why don't let me just very quickly here, I'll pull up the TCA shop before we go. No, not Eastern Division, just regular TCA. Shop now, exclusive offerings. Here we go. I thought the same thing, Dave. I just saw Mike's logo there, the UP logo. I thought it's the same thing. All right, Don, thanks. New degrees on the UP Gundersons. Wait, let me pull this up here. See, why doesn't it save my thing? This is so annoying. I don't know why it was doing that tonight. All right. I don't think there's anything too interesting here. If anyone sees anything, you could stop me, but what is this? This was all 2025 stock. 2023. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. The Abraham Lincoln one. Oh my God. See, these were off. Are they back on? Wait a minute. July 10th. Guys, they got more of these in. Oh no, it says out of stock. Okay, well, why the hell would they even... Okay, never mind. Never mind. This wasn't even on there. I don't know why they would put it back if it's all out of stock. Like, it literally wasn't on there. So they put it back and put a July 10th deadline when it says out of stock for all of them. I mean, unless they had a few more and I missed it, but maybe that's why. Maybe they actually had some more and it's out of stock, because this was not on the website for a long time. I mean, I feel like even on my last live stream, I went on here and this wasn't on there. So, all right, TCA, take this down. I got to talk to Art. Art's involved in their tech, so I got to say, Art, pull this down. I love this horrific rendering too. Guys, what is that? Oh my goodness. What is this picture? Come on. You know what's sad about this? They actually made Art actually still has it. They made a freaking sample of this thing, and Art had it. They should have... Why not take pictures of this and then put it on the website instead of whatever? This is one of the worst renderings I have ever seen in my life. It's just a green blob. Oh, God. But anyway. It's because TCA's in disarray. That is true on that one. All right, fellas, I think I'm going to call it here. There's still 30 of you guys in here, but yeah. It was a fun stream tonight. Next week, am I going to stream? Well, the problem is next week is going to be the 4th of July. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to a thing. I think I'm going to like a barbecue. Maybe I'll come back and stream that night. We'll see. I'm sure you guys will be, I don't know, maybe you guys will be doing something, but I'll try and stream 4th of July. So yeah, yes, this looks like vomit. That's what I said. It looks like Exorcist vomit green here. No, I haven't heard from Big Rich. We texted on Father's Day. Big Rich said Happy Father's Day to me, and I said it back to him. And that was the last I'd heard from him. So anyway, all right. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thank you, Newt, for the super tonight. And I will be turning on ads right after this. So, all right. Good night, guys. I'll, look for my, like I said, Friday, I'll put out the video of me on the diesel excursion with Big Boy. So, and anyone seeing it in Philly, good luck. I hope you take a lot of pictures and post it. So, yeah. All right. Good night, guys.